Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're not new. I'm Sierra, I'm 21 and I am a content creator. As most of y'all may know, I have been on social media since I was about 11 years old running my own account, and I'm 21, so literally 10 years now. If you don't know, you do know now that I have been working to make a content house similar to the Glow House, the Hype House, and a lot of y'all have been asking for a Q&A on it, so here it is. I'm going to be answering all your guys' questions. If you have any other questions, make sure to comment down below, and before we get started, make sure you have subscribed and liked this video. It is still in the works, by the way. I would also like to say that I have been working with another influencer slash content creator, and it's going pretty well. We are not sure when the official content house will be launched. We will be having a launch party and you guys can come. You all have the opportunity to come. It is called the Dream Era House and I made up the name, and at first one of my cousins were helping me with it, and now he's kind of gone on his own little journey of his career, so we're on two different levels. So I have two other content creators helping me, and then I am taking members and auditions and all of that good stuff. If you want to audition, I will tell you guys how to audition, but first let's get into the Q&A. A lot of people have been saying, oh, but you're a nobody. That's okay, a nobody has to start somewhere. Asking me what are my achievements. I'm not trying to brag to anyone, but I will say some of my achievements that I'm really proud of. I have just booked my first acting role, so I'm not sure how much I can talk about that, but you guys will know more about that as the time comes. I have a TikTok account that remains of about 37,000 followers. I'm sorry about my bunny in the background also. And also this year, I was on a billboard in Times Square. Those are some of my accomplishments that I'm very proud of in social media and acting. Now let's really get to the Q&A. We have a huge amount of questions and I'm going to try to answer all of them as best to my ability. I'm going to read some and we're going to do the best at giving you guys as much information as I can. So the first question is, what inspired you to start a content house and what's the vision behind it? So what inspired me was during COVID, if you don't know, there was a content house called the Hype House, and I think that was the first one that really blew up. I'm not exactly sure, but everybody wanted to be a part of that. It was so inspirational and it just seemed so fun. And then I joined a lot of collabs with other creators on TikTok, but I lost that account. And then I have a couple collabs still on my main TikTok account, and collabs are so fun, and I've done so many with different brands and like small businesses. They're just so fun and it just makes great memories. And then also, like, who doesn't want to like go to a place where you feel safe and comfortable to make content and not be judged, and just to make all these memories and friends and everything. Like, I just think it's so amazing. My vision behind it. So my vision behind it is, like I said, to have a safe, comfortable environment, to make friends, it's the Dream Era House. I want it to be the era where people's dreams comes true. I want to be able to grow other people's accounts and help them meet their goals and everything. And it's going to be this huge thing that I hope will be successful. I have a lot of hope for it, and it's just going to be so incredible whenever everything ties together. It is still in the works. There's a lot of work to be done. How did you pick the people to be part of the content house? So currently we only have a few members or guests. The way I chose was I made an account and I promoted the Dream Era House. I got everything together to start and just really wrote some of my plans down and had people audition. And the way that they audition and how you can audition is by making a video talking about why we should accept you into the Dream Era House, what you have to offer, and a little bit about you over on TikTok or Instagram, and tag us. And these are the Instagram and TikTok where you may do that. And I just went through those and kind of chose a couple people that I thought would be a good pick, and I'm still going through them. So if you haven't been contacted with an exception or a rejection note, stay tuned because we will get to you. Can I give you a sneak peek of what the house looks like? So I can insert a couple clips of the houses that I've personally looked at. but right now we don't actually have the house yet. We have to find some sponsorships and some brand deals and things like that to help us with that. So like making content for brands to promote their brand or us promoting their brand, etc. It's, like I said, it's a lot in the works. But yeah, here's the videos of the houses that I have looked at. As to any unique features, I wouldn't exactly say unique, but I do want to have like quite a few bedrooms in there. I want to have like a deck and a pool or hot tub or both. Honestly, I just want like a big open area, whether that may be just like a filming area. I'm not really sure if like maybe houses in LA have that specifically for influencers and like the bigger houses or mansions. It's really a lot. We do plan for that. Maybe some gaming rooms, so like people can play games and just hang out and vibe and just get some quality time with each other. I want to have in the house, I want to have like a huge kitchen table so that we can all eat together and just talk and have a good time. There's lots of things that I would love for there to be. I want there to be a room specifically for podcasting and filming, although I don't mind filming in every single room, like anywhere in the house can be filmed at. Next question is, what kind of content can fans expect from the house? Will there be a particular theme or focus? So the type of content that you could expect is something more along the lines of TikTok trends, the members showcasing their talents, so maybe TikTok dances, podcasts, like real life situations, get ready with me videos, a little bit of everything. There's not really going to be a theme to the content other than that we're just all having fun and providing you guys with positive content. It's definitely going to be positive, and I personally want it to be very family friendly, and I want people to be able to relate, boys and girls, men and women, both, everybody. I want everybody to be comfortable watching whatever we choose to put out. And that's about all I can really say on that aspect. We do have one member or guest who she sings, and I think she writes her own songs. I'm not sure, but she's super talented in singing, and her name's Jasmine, and you can find her on our TikTok right now. We will announce her on our Instagram here shortly. The other person who's been helping me with it a lot, he makes comedy videos, and his name's Kobe. We announced him on our Instagram, but not our TikTok yet. We're waiting for his intro video to come in. And then there's another girl who I think she's working on her intro video. I'm not exactly sure how that's going, so I'll have to contact her on that. Will there be any collaborations with other creators or influencers outside of the house? On that note, we don't have any specifically together. Obviously, the people who I'm working with, I have never met them before. So like Jasmine and Kobe, I would love to collab with them, and that's definitely planned. Like, I for sure believe that I will collab with at least Kobe on one of these days. We have a bunch of people, influencers, content creators, just people from, I'd say like 10 followers up to millions of followers that we would love to invite and reach out to and maybe do some collabs with. In my opinion, I would really, really, really love to collab with Gianna from the Glow House. She just seems like such a sweet person, and she's so inspirational. Lacey Shops, I think is her username over on TikTok. She's beautiful. She seems so nice. I think the girl's name that I really, really, really want to collab with also is Julia Hill. You guys maybe know her as Mysterious Girl. She made a YouTube video that was also really inspirational and just really, like, I loved it. And she's just so true to her fans. And I don't know, I just think she would be awesome. I know this is really controversial for some people, but Piper Raquel, I think she's so talented, she's beautiful, and I've never like spoke to her, but I think that would be a pretty cool collab, honestly. Will you be working with any brands or sponsors for the house? Okay, so back to that, yes, that is our goal. We want to get sponsored. We want to work with brands. That is how we will mainly be paying for the house, is by brand deals and sponsorships. Are there any specific platforms you'll focus on? Okay, our main focus will be TikTok, and our second focus will be Instagram and YouTube, go hand in hand. I want to get over to the main social medias, so TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, etc. or X. But our main focus as of right now is TikTok. What type of content do I think will surprise people the most? You'll have to stay tuned for that. I can't really speak on that one yet. How do I plan to keep things fresh and exciting for the viewers over time? Participating in trends, creating events where you guys, you viewers, can actually come to the house or come to the events, and you can collab with us, you can meet us, and you can talk to us, and we can just hang out more as friends instead of like fans and celebrities, because I'm not a celebrity. But like, I don't know, like I would rather just connect with the viewers. Like, I don't know, that just sounds more fun to me. How do you plan to engage with your fans and make them feel involved in the journey? So like I just said, inviting you guys to events, having you guys be featured on the Dream Era House account, just doing little things like that, maybe some giveaways, I think would be amazing. Will fans get the chance to interact with the creators at any events or online activities? Okay, so yes. So that goes along with what I was just talking about, but online activities also, yes. There will be polls that you guys can answer. I'm hoping to do some Zoom meetings where you guys get to ask us any questions or for advice or just anything like that. Or even if we have, like, say a YouTube video comes out, well, we're gonna want to bring up other people to keep it new and fresh and to involve you guys, so everybody will have the chance to join. What do you hope fans take away from the content being created in the house? What I hope that they take away is that it helps them to become more confident in who they are, whether that be in their personal lives or on social media. And I just hope that we can bring a smile to their face and inspire them to do the things that they love and what they're most confident about. We also got a question that says, how often will new content be posted? We are hoping that there will be multiple TikToks posted every day once it is launched. As of right now, we are posting every day to at least once every week. On YouTube, I hope and plan to post once weekly once that kicks off. Other than that, it's kind of just a whatever type of thing, but I do want to give you guys like so much content just so you guys are always entertained. Any plans for exclusive behind the scenes or bonus content for your followers? So I really haven't thought about that too much, but as I am a real person and I do share my true life with you guys, I do want you guys to be able to see behind the scenes of everything as much as we can give you guys, but we also want the members of the house to be comfortable. So, and we're gonna be keeping it family friendly. So that's pretty much all I have to say on that one. How did the idea of the content house come together? As I kind of talked about it in the beginning, it was more of like wanting to be part of the hype house and all of that. I kind of had this thought since 2020, but then after Gianna announced the Glow House, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to do this. And I hope to, if mine does not go successful, I hope to be a part of the Glow House or collab with her either way, and all of the members, because they're just such beautiful souls and such beautiful people. Was it a group decision or one person's vision? I would say it was a little bit of both. Lots of people want to start content houses, but a lot of people just don't know where to start. And so I just pitched my idea to a few people and they were like, yeah, let's do it. So that's kind of how that came. Any specific rules or guidelines for living in the content house? To live there, I will say you must be of age and you must not be a felon, no felonies. You can come to the house as a minor, but you will have to be supervised by a parent or legal guardian. Certain things, like I would say certain events, if you can drive yourself there, then you're supervising yourself. And I can't really do anything about that, but like for when it comes to actually living there, you're gonna have to be of age, not for control reasons, but more for legal reasons and safety reasons. Yeah, also like don't bring weapons to the events, don't bring weapons to the house, no drugs, nothing like that. Keep things appropriate, keep things safe, no hate, accept everyone. Will the house have a specific theme for content, lifestyle, gaming, challenges, etc.? So no, we want a little bit of everything. We want all kinds of peoples, all different personalities. We want everything. We want everyone to feel included. What's the living situation like? Are there separate rooms or is it all shared spaces? We want to have a bunch of rooms. If people want to bunk together, then that's more than okay. And I want to at least have some guest rooms so that like if people who aren't living in want to come and visit or collab, there's room for that. Will there be a set schedule for group content, or will it be more spontaneous? I would say a little bit of both. I would say with specific things there will be a schedule, and for other things there won't be. For TikTok content purposes, I would say mainly spontaneous, unless if like we need a schedule. For YouTube and brand deals, there will definitely be a schedule. Do I have plans to create any content outside of the house? Yes. So many plans outside of the house, whether that may be like at my own place, at your guys' own places. Currently we are filming from our own homes, as kind of like it was as COVID, because we just don't really have the funds to get everybody together right now. It's just like not really ideal right now until summertime. Back onto the plans to create any content outside of the house, like traveling or on location shoots. When we do our merch, when our merch launches, I do want to get a group together to do a shoot, model it, promote it, etc. I want most of the content to be done at the house, but the house is more for like, I would say for all of us to get together to kind of spend time together, get to know each other, feel comfortable, and create content and bring in all of our ideals into one. And it would just be more easier for us to do that, especially with the brand deals and filming. But yeah, I would love to like not just stay there. Nobody wants to just stay at the house. We would love to maybe go on a little vacation, maybe go to like, I don't know, Hawaii or Florida, or just other places in California, and hopefully out of the country one of those days. It depends on how successful this gets, really. We've talked a little about a cruise. We're just not really sure about that. Like I said, a lot of stuff is just in the works still. What do you think will be the most fun content to create together? I think the most fun content to create together will honestly be like, that's such a hard one. I think maybe pranks, or like, honestly, podcasts would be amazing. I feel like that's a time where people become really vulnerable and just talk about everything. What's the vibe going to be for the party? Casual, fancy, or themed? So I have thought about this just a tiny bit. I want the party to be casual, but also fancy and themed. It just really depends, because I think I'm gonna do a poll about it, maybe over on Instagram or something, just to see what everyone's feeling, because I think it would be amazing to have it themed. But I also want everyone to feel comfortable, and I know everybody doesn't have fancy clothes, and I don't really have fancy clothes either. So, but I think themed would be really fun. I've thought of like themes that would work for both boys and girls, because this isn't just a girls content house. This will be male and female. And I don't know, I've thought about like runway type of like red carpet themed party. I've thought of like, I don't know, like 80s themed, but that's just not really my vibe. I don't know, I've thought about a lot. So I think it'll just depend on the occasion. The party is, we have one party and it's the launch party. We want to have other parties, but currently the one that we're talking about, the influencer party, is the launch party for the house. Who's responsible for planning the party, and how involved is everyone in the preparations? So I'm the main responsibility of the party, and I will reach out to all the members, all the guests, and make sure that they are all included in it as much as they can be or want to be. But I would love for you guys, honestly, to help with planning the party also, because it's going to be such a big thing that I cannot do that all by myself as one person. I am a great planner, but it's for it to be really successful and like win, you guys, I say win as in like for it to be fun and engaging, I'm gonna need some help. Okay, next question. Can you give us a sneak peek of the party's theme or concept? Okay, so like I just said, it's gonna be a launch party for the house, and I want influencers and not big influencers, like micro influencers, to come. It doesn't matter if you have 0 followers or if you have 27 million followers. I want everybody to feel welcome, everyone to be comfortable and feel accepted and invited and included. Theme, like I said a few seconds ago, we don't need to get back into that. Are there any special guests or surprise appearances planned for the party? As of right now, there's one, and she may be a member of the house. That's your guys's hint. It's a she. Okay. Yeah, make sure you comment who you think it is. She's very well known. She's beautiful. She's so talented. But yeah, that's all I can say for that. And it's nobody that I mentioned yet in the video. How do you decide on the playlist for the party? Any favorite songs or artists you're looking forward to playing? Me personally, we're gonna be playing some Sabrina Carpenter. Love her. But I would also like to somehow make a shared playlist. That way a bunch of y'all can, like a bunch of viewers and members can all send in songs that y'all want to be played there. And I can go through and make sure that like it's appropriate for the event. What's one thing we can expect to see at this party that no one has seen before? Honestly, I don't want to give too much out, but I would say one thing that nobody has seen before are going to be all these new faces that will be appearing on our social medias and all these new collabs with other influencers. I would say probably, I want to be so original with this. I want to so badly, but it's so hard. So I don't know, but since it is going to be in the summertime, I do want to have like some type of like pool party or like blow ups of like water slides or something, just something so cool and so extravagant that it's like no other. But that takes money and time and success and just cooperation and motivation and just all these things to bunch up. So yeah, if you guys have any other questions, please feel free to let me know. I tried to answer this as best as I could, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Please press that like button and leave your comments, guys. Also, thank you so much for all of your support in this, and I can't wait to make this Dream Era house finally be launched to all of you. And I hope everyone has a good day. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye, everyone.